Zero harm. I've been a champion for zero harm for the last 1 year in my previous organization. So I would say I disagree with the statement openly. Why? I believe zero harm is not just a word as per se that we should utilize the word zero harm as it is. Zero harm is a behavior. It is something that has to come as a commitment from individuals within an organization. It should not be just an organization policy or culture. It should be an individual acceptance that as I set off my day from home, because zero harm does not only work at workplaces. No, it starts from home. So I believe it is a mindset that should be taken up on an individual basis, not just organizational levels, to try and improve the safety culture within different workplaces. So I don't agree with it that zero harm can be a barrier at a workplace to achieve a proper safety culture. So, and it is not something that will really be a barrier to honest reporting and so on, therefore should abandon it. I actually believe that if someone takes up a commitment of zero harm within themselves, they should be able to find reporting on incidents and so on. Near misses, observations at workplace are something as simple as, because it's a commitment I'm taking up inside me to ensure that my workplace is giving up and to ensure that my workplace is safe for me to work and I'm achieving zero harm as per se. So to the statement, I kind of disagree with it. Maybe other people might have a different opinion from what I have.
All right.
But
You disagree with zero harm being a barrier. Okay. Let's hear from Franklin.
Thank you very much, Asa. I also disagree that zero harm is definitely a barrier. I think where it becomes a barrier is where people feel the need to achieve zero harm by hiding or not reporting information. And I think this is where the barrier comes in. If you use zero harm as an element to blame and to judge people and say, no, we agreed to zero harm, then why are these accidents happening? That's where it becomes a barrier. But everyone understanding that I need to go to work or I need to be in a certain place and ensure that I do not get harm, I don't think it should be a barrier. I think where it becomes a barrier is on the approach and what you use with the information. You're driving zero harm for people to be able to understand that whatever implementation you're putting in place or whatever structures you're putting in place is to keep them free from harm. But if you drive it in the way that you do not want, then and you start blaming whoever brings up information like, I've been harmed, this is what has happened to me as a blame, that's where it becomes an issue. But otherwise, if it is on transparency, but also on encouraging people to ensure that they are safe while doing whatever they're doing, it can never be a barrier.
So let me get this straight. Are you saying it is a barrier? You're saying it's not a barrier. Just
I'm
come
saying
again,
it's not
please.
a barrier. For me, I believe that zero harm is not a barrier. It is just making people understand that actually it is possible for you to go do your work and live safely. It's just a constant reminder for everyone that I can actually do my work and not get harmed. Yes, sometimes, like we all know, that we prevent or control hazards as reasonably practical. So sometimes there is that element that there is still an existing or residual risk that is there. And that is why I said, if someone reports that they are harmed, it does not mean that they did not try to prevent. Yes. So at that point, then you go back and say, okay, yes, we tried to solve or we tried to prevent as reasonably practical, but then it was not sufficient. But for me, I believe that when you drive it in a way that people have to know that, yes, I can do my work, I will not be injured, I can do my work, I can be more careful. And like Asaf has said, it's not about where you are, it's not just about work, it's about everything and how we live. Yeah. Ensuring that whatever you do, you think about not harming yourself first. Yeah.